everyone and welcome back. That was kind of cringy, sorry. But today I'm going to be doing a paint with me kind of video. I have this unfinished Jujutsu Kaisen painting from like plus 6 months ago that I started when I was back still in Richmond, but I haven't touched it since. I did I would say 30% progress, but yeah, I just haven't had much motivation to do art these days, but hopefully I can get, maybe if not all, a lot of it done today. But I will be doing that today. As the video goes, I'll probably just be talking about the animes that I like, the animes that I've been watching, because someone also suggested that topic. I decided that it'd be more productive to combine me working on my painting and also talking about that. So without further ado, we shall get started.
Okay, so sorry for the weird angle. I don't really have the biggest desk space to work with, so this is just gonna have to do. But like I said, I'm only using black and white paint, but I do have this from the last time I did paint with the leftover paint I saved for doing the shadows and such, using Liquitex basics. Also, this one's from Plaza, so I'm assuming I got it from Richmond when I ran out of black paint, but I do need more black paint. I also have my dirty ass paint palette with me, which I may or may not use, not sure. And then my little jar of brushes and whatnot, mainly using just stuff I got from Michael's, and the only name brand is the Princeton Select brushes that I use. And then I have a little bucket of water back there whenever I need to wet my brushes. And then, oh god, I dropped my paper towels. Paper towels. All right, anyways, let's get started. All right, so let's get started. I am listening, or I'm watching something right now, so hopefully I'm not speaking too loud. But if you guys know, I started painting anime stuff back during quarantine, because I also haven't been watching anime for that long. I was never super into anime, but I started watching one of the bigger name animes I started watching over quarantine were Ouran High School Host Club, Hunter x Hunter. Then I also watched Maid-sama as a recommendation from a friend. And after that, I was hooked. And then I started watching a whole shit ton of other stuff. And that was pretty much my quarantine. My entire personality kind of became anime, and I was a little bit of a weeb for a time, but we don't talk about that anymore. But I would say I'm generally an artsy person, mainly because of my mom. My mom was a art major in college, more specifically ceramics, so I was always into art, I guess, and I was always exposed to it. So I definitely, I guess, had a knack for it because of my mom. And I started just kind of drawing some little sketches and doodles, and I started doing that on TikTok too, because TikTok was getting super big during quarantine. And after some of my TikToks just not went viral, but blew up a little bit, I was like, oh, this is kind of fun doing art like this. And then I started doing commissions, and then I made a little money off of it. So I was just being able to do stuff that I like to do, and then also making money off of it, which was nice. I'm currently not really doing commissions right now, just because I'm still trying to find the inkling that I have for art. I don't really have the motivation for it anymore, unfortunately. And I'm trying to get back into it, but because of the post-grad slump that I'm in, just a lot of things I just don't have the motivation to do anymore. So yeah, but this is where I am at right now. I'm doing this painting, and hopefully I really want to do more paintings in the future. Also, if me talking is being annoying, I'm truly sorry. I just wanted this to be a talking video at the same time, but in the future, if you guys want more painting videos, I can just have them be in silence with music playing in the background, so let me know. So some of my favorite animes are, well, right now I'm actually watching That Time I Reincarnated as a Slime. I would say that's definitely one of my favorites just because I've rewatched it so many times. It's really easy to rewatch. It is a fantasy genre, like kind of reincarnation. I don't know what the specific name for that genre is called. I know it has one, but this is definitely one of my favorites. Another one of my favorites is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That one was also introduced to me by one of my friends, my roommates in college. I love it so much. I binge watched the entire thing. It was so good. I also am a sucker for romance animes. I do really like otaku. Love is hard for otaku. That's definitely one of my favorites. Alright, that's a little better. Anyways, I should have done that for Inumaki, but it's okay. But Jujutsu Kaisen is I wouldn't say it's my favorites, but it's very good. This particular scene is from the movie Jujutsu Kaisen 0. It is a prelude movie, so it's like before what actually takes place in the main anime. I kind of just ran out of things to talk about. Like I said earlier, my first ones were like Ouran High School Host Club, Hunter x Hunter. Oh, how could I forget about Haikyuu? I was obsessed with Haikyuu. Like a lot of people who were like kind of starting out in anime, Haikyuu was like super popular. If you don't know what that is, it is a volleyball anime, so it's a sports anime. It definitely simmed for all the characters. I love Kageyama. Was probably my first like anime crush ever. Still love him, dear to my heart. I have a little enamel pin of him on my little crossbody bag. But love Tsukishima. Tsukishima is freaking amazing. I love him so much. But I definitely had a really big Haikyuu phase, and definitely was like, oh my god, I want to play volleyball. Which I do like volleyball, but I'm just not good at it. So if someone out there is willing to teach me, it'd be greatly appreciated. Also, the main reason why I'm leaving these lines is because I do have to go in later to fill it a little bit. So just because I like Loki for his name. I think his name's Yuta. So his hair is actually showing. It doesn't blend in with Gojo's clothes. But anyways, on to Maki's hair. Alright, on to Maki. She's super hot. Love her. How could I forget? Bungo Stray Dogs. Bungo Stray Dogs is also another all-time favorite of mine. Super good. Love Dazai, love Chuya, love all of them. They're, I don't know, it's that one, I don't know what genre that is. I would say it's like an action-ish kind of. Honestly, I'm really bad at describing TV shows, movies, animes in general. I'm just not a very good at summarizing things, so but just trust me, it's very good. So I would check it out on your own time if you do have time. Let's see. Assassination Classroom. I cry every single time I watch it. It's just so good. If you've seen that yellow octopus looking thing that's like a teacher, that's what that is. It is amazing. It might look a little weird because you're like, what the heck, why is it an octopus? But, you know, don't judge. It's super good. Next. Hotarubi no Morie. I put that on my list just because it's one of the first like movies I watched. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with A Silent Voice, Your Name, Weathering with You. Those are like super popular and big names in the anime world in terms of movies. But this movie, oh my god, so good. That one I also cry every time I watch it. It's just, I don't know, there's something about it. Like if a movie is able to make someone cry multiple times even though they know what's gonna happen, it just touches something in my heart, you know. And it's also very beautiful to look at, the animation, so I would even check it out just for that of itself. Alright, next, Spy Family. Spy Family, super popular one. I will preface to say I'm not a big manga reader. Oh, I am a manga reader, but I'm not the type to read the manga first and then watch the anime. Even though I am like that with regular books and movies, I prefer to know what's gonna happen and read it. But I don't know, when it comes to anime, I just want to appreciate the animation. I just love seeing things like come to life, I guess you could say. But yeah, Spy Family, super cute, super funny. Lloyd is hot. Anya's cute. Bond is cute. I'm so excited to see Bond animated. Also, sorry if I sound like super annoying. I'm just really talking out of my ass here and I don't really know what to say sometimes, and hopefully the mic is picking up the audio. Alright, Yuri on Ice. Yuri on Ice, you know, it's not technically a BL, but I consider it BL because, bro, Yuri and Victor, there's obviously something there. Super cute. It's also another comfort anime of mine. It is skating, so it's considered sports, like ice skating. It's so good. It's just, I don't know. And also, there hasn't been any updates on it. There's supposed to be a movie. The trailer came out like a bit ago and I'm kind of sad and I really, really want to see it. But if you want something comforting to watch, and if you're into the BL stuff, I would check it out. Alright, I'm gonna take a break on her hair because I don't want to do her hair anymore. So ignore. I'm gonna go to her clothes and yeah, okay. I just realized the glare is super bad. Let me fix that. Okay, that's so much better. I'm so sorry for the glare and like just the lighting of the painting. But anyways, moving on to her clothes. But what was I saying? Okay, Studio Ghibli. Oh my gosh. Studio Ghibli needs a whole section of talking on its own. Studio Ghibli is just so magical in ways that you just can't understand unless you watch it. Like Studio Ghibli, House Moving Castle is my ultimate all-time favorite movie, Studio Ghibli of all time. I will not listen to hear what anybody has to say. Like, compare it to Spirited Away all you want. Those two are like always compared. It's like, which one's the best? I'm sorry. House Moving Castle is just, oh my god, it's so good. Like, just the amount of thought and detail that goes into like the plot and just the characters and their interactions and the way they intertwine with each other. Oh my gosh, it is just chef's kiss. And Howl, bro, that in and of itself, Howl is super hot. Like, you just need to watch it for Howl. And also, I did actually grow up watching the dubbed version, and I know dubbed is like looked down upon. I personally do not watch dub at all myself, but I didn't know better when I was like in middle school and high school, and I watched that. Oh my god, that is like the one dub I can truly watch because who is it? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on his name. Oh my god, Christian Bale, that was his name. Christian Bale does such an amazing job of voicing Howl. Like, I did not even think twice about the fact that it was dubbed. Oh my gosh, he made, so good. He did such a good job of voice acting him. Just matched the vibe so well, and I honestly don't mind watching dub to this day. Honestly, it sounds more natural to me in dub just because I grew up watching it in that version. But House Moving Castle, best movie ever. Another Studio Ghibli movie that I definitely recommend is The Wind Rises. Oh my gosh, the romance in that and just the love you see between the two main characters and the way that they interact with each other, and just, I haven't watched it in a while, so unfortunately I don't remember the characters' names, but the way the Meili just loves her unconditionally and is always willing to wait for her and be patient with her, and vice versa. Oh my gosh, even though that movie did make me cry, so I will preface that it's definitely a slower movie. It's not like a huge plot, but if you're like a sucker for romance, I would definitely recommend watching that. And even though I did kind of sort of shit on Spirited Away, I still love that movie. It's still a great movie. I just like House Moving Castle better because everyone compares those two. But yeah, Studio Ghibli, amazing. I literally hate myself. I realized I just wasn't recording for like 20 minutes. Anyways, I don't remember everything that I said in the past like 10-15 minutes or so when I wasn't recording. But anyways, I did kind of her hair. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I did do like kind of the splotchy stuff just because it's easier for me to go back with white to line instead of black to line. I think I talked about how I wanted to get better at art because like I said, I don't really have the motivation to do it anymore, and I want to find my passion for art again, and I just really haven't had that. That's why this painting has been sitting on my desk for months and months and months. Also, I do want to get just better at my skills in general, you know. I don't know, I see so many people who are just like working hard on their skills and stuff. I'm just like, oh, I wish I had the motivation to do that. Also, my sisters, I do have 2 younger sisters, if you guys know. My sisters are super into art too, and honestly, they're much better than me when it comes to sketching and like having their own style. I'm better at them in painting, but other stuff, they're definitely much better than me. And I'm just like, that's unfair. But they do, like, you know, practice all the time, and they're sketching all the time, and I'm very envious of that, and just of people in general who have the passion for their art. And, you know, hopefully I find that passion for myself. But also here I'm just kind of splotching because I gotta go back in with the white later. I really hope I know what I'm doing and like this doesn't backfire on me later. I'm pretty sure I already mentioned that I didn't want to, or I regret not painting a layer of white over this after I primed this canvas, because, you know, I have to go back with the white again because all of these characters have some form of white on them. And I think I talked about how going in with white acrylic paint is just a pain in the ass, because sometimes it's too thick and then it gets all gloppy and like too thick on the canvas, and sometimes if I try and thin it out, it gets a little too thin and I have to do multiple layers. And because it's white, I can't really see the layers that I'm really painting on, and I'm just like, bro. So I do have like a love-hate relationship with painting, because I really like recreating stuff that I see. I don't know, I just think it's fun, and also it's a way to pass time, and I don't know, I just think I enjoy the process of it all. But it's hard, man, trying to find motivation, and also, you know, at the same time I'm like looking for jobs and stuff. Okay, but that's not what this video is about. Sorry for the rant. Okay, just kidding, I'm back. So I decided that I'm gonna show a little bit of the rest of the painting process. So I did actually go over most of the parts in white. Like I finished Gojo, I did Panda, almost all of him. I painted over most of Inumaki with white. I did most of Yuta's clothes with white already, and then I have to finish up Monkey, but I'm almost done. But I'm gonna time lapse the last of this. But yeah. Alright, so it is a different day. I did work on it the past couple of days because I did want to show you guys the finished product, but here it is. It's definitely, I don't know, it took me a really long time to complete this painting. I don't know if I'm gonna sell it because I did kind of half-ass it, like the latter half of me painting this, because I was just I didn't realize how difficult this was gonna be. So some of the shadows and stuff, like you can like see the mistakes if you look hard enough. But if someone is really interested in buying it, then I'll sell it. But as of now, I won't sell it unless there's someone really interested in it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the little paint with me video. Hopefully, I'll make more of these, and also maybe that'll spark my motivation to paint again. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see y'all next video. Okay.